Did you know your legs can get weaker just from small mistakes you make every day? Once you are over 65, your body needs more care. These little mistakes may seem harmless, but over time they steal your strength. Let's look at 4 big mistakes and how you can keep your legs strong and steady. 4. Skipping leg exercises. The first big mistake is skipping leg exercises. This is one of the most common problems. It may seem like no big deal. You walk around your house, you do a few chores, you go outside to get the mail. You think, I am moving, that should be enough. But here's the truth. Once you are over 65, just walking around is not enough to keep your legs strong. Your muscles need a special kind of work called resistance. That means you need to make your muscles push or pull against something, like when you squat, stand up and sit down, or lift something. Simple daily movements are too easy. They do not challenge your muscles enough to stop muscle loss. Starting in your 30s, you begin to lose muscle. This is called muscle loss, and it happens faster after 65. If you do not make your muscles work, they will get smaller and weaker. That is why many older adults have trouble walking upstairs, standing up from a chair, or carrying bags. It is not just because they are older, it is because they have lost muscle from not using it enough. When you skip leg exercises, many things happen to your legs. Your muscle fibers shrink. You lose strength. Your balance gets worse. Your joints get stiff. Over time, even simple tasks become hard. You may find yourself holding on to walls or chairs more often. You might trip more or feel unsteady. Your body works on a use it or lose it rule. If you do not make your muscles work, they stop working. The good news is you can fix this. You just need to start doing simple leg exercises twice a week. You do not need a gym or heavy weights. You can do easy moves at home, like chair stands, where you stand up and sit down from a chair. You can do squats while holding on to a counter. You can do side leg lifts while holding a wall. You can use a resistance band to push against. Studies show that people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can get stronger with these simple exercises. After just 8 to 12 weeks, many older adults see big improvements in their leg power and how fast they can walk. You do not have to work out for hours. Even 10 or 15 minutes twice a week can help. You can start with 10 chair stands, 10 side leg lifts on each side, and 10 slow squats while holding a counter. As you get stronger, you can add a resistance band or light ankle weights. The goal is not to become a bodybuilder. The goal is to keep your legs strong enough so you can stay independent and do the things you love. 3. Neglecting balance and flexibility. The second big mistake is forgetting balance and flexibility. Many people think that if they are strong, they will be fine. But strength alone is not enough. Your legs do not work by themselves. They work together with your joints, tendons, nerves, and brain. If you do not practice balance and keep your muscles flexible, your legs will not be able to respond quickly when you slip or trip. As you get older, 2 things happen. Your reaction time gets slower and your joints get stiffer. This means when you step on uneven ground or turn fast, your body has a harder time adjusting. Without good balance, you are more likely to fall. Without flexibility, your muscles can pull or strain, and that can lead to injury. Falls are one of the top reasons older adults end up in the hospital. The recovery can be long and hard. Without balance and flexibility, you may lose your range of motion in your hips and knees. Your muscles may tighten, making walking harder. You may weaken the small muscles around your ankles and hips. You also increase your risk of falling. Even if your big muscles are strong, if the small supporting muscles are weak, you are still at risk. It is like having a strong tree trunk but weak roots. One small shake can bring it down. The good news is you can work on balance and flexibility at home every day. Simple activities can help a lot. You can stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. You can do ankle rolls or foot circles while sitting. You can gently stretch your hamstrings by putting one foot on a low step and leaning forward. You can also try Tai Chi or beginner yoga, which are both gentle and help with balance. A study showed that seniors who practiced balance 3 times a week improved their leg control by 40% and cut their fall risk by half. That is a big change. You can start with a simple 5-minute routine each day. Stand on one foot for 20 seconds while holding a counter if needed. Do 10 slow ankle rolls in each direction. Stretch your hamstrings gently. Add this once a day, and you will start building the balance and flexibility your legs need to stay steady and strong. 2. Not eating enough protein. The third big mistake is not eating enough protein. Many people think protein is just for people who want big muscles, or for young people at the gym. But the truth is, every muscle in your body needs protein, and after 65, you need even more than before. As you get older, your body has a harder time using the protein you eat to build and fix muscles. This means you need to eat more protein to keep the same strength you had before. But many older adults do not eat enough. They skip protein at breakfast. They eat very little at lunch. Maybe they have some at dinner, but by then, the body has already missed the chance to rebuild muscles all day long. When you do not eat enough protein, your body starts pulling it from your own muscles just to keep your organs working. This means your leg muscles shrink, get weaker, and have a harder time healing from small injuries. Over time, this leads to thinner legs, slower walking, and a much higher risk of falling. Weak muscles can also mean you take longer to heal if you do get hurt, which can mean more time in the hospital or needing extra help at home. Studies show that older adults who eat at least 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight have stronger legs, faster walking speeds, and better balance than those who eat less. Even more interesting, spreading that protein over the whole day works even better. That means you should not just eat a lot of protein at dinner. You should try to have some at breakfast, lunch, and snacks too. Good sources of protein include eggs, chicken, fish, beans, lentils, tofu, yogurt, and cheese. You can even add protein powder to smoothies or oatmeal if you have trouble getting enough. A simple way to start is to add one protein food to every meal and snack. For example, have eggs at breakfast, a chicken or bean sandwich at lunch, yogurt as a snack, and fish or tofu at dinner. By eating enough protein each day, you help your body keep its muscles strong. This gives you better balance, more power, and faster recovery when you need it. Eating right is one of the easiest and most powerful ways to protect your legs and your freedom. 1. Not getting good sleep. The fourth big mistake is not getting good sleep. You might not think that your sleep has anything to do with your leg strength, but it does in a big way. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. This is when it releases a special hormone that helps fix muscle fibers, rebuild tissues, and strengthen bones. If you do not get 7 to 8 hours of good sleep each night, this process gets cut short. Your body does not fully recover from the day's stress, and over time, small bits of damage start to add up. You may not notice it at first, but slowly your muscles get weaker, your balance gets worse, and your risk of falling goes up. One study found that older adults who slept poorly either because they did not sleep long enough or because they kept waking up had weaker legs, slower walking speeds, and more falls than those who slept well. Poor sleep also raises inflammation in the body, which breaks down muscle even faster. So, it's not just about feeling tired. Bad sleep is actually hurting your muscles. The good news is there are simple steps you can take to get better sleep. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Turn off bright screens like the television, phone, or computer at least 30 minutes before bed. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid caffeine late in the day so you can fall asleep more easily. If you wake up during the night, try deep breathing or soft music to help you fall back asleep. By making your sleep a top priority, you give your body the time it needs to heal, rebuild, and stay strong. Sleep is like a free medicine for your muscles, but only if you give it enough time to work. Do you really believe losing leg strength is just part of aging, or will you prove that wrong? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more simple, life-changing tips.